Yeah, what a beautiful day outside it is today. So I figured we'd go ahead and talk a little bit about car camping and one of the needs that you might be running into if you've been doing it a lot lately. And that would be storage. You might be getting too many things down below there and looking for other options that you can carry all your items that you travel with in. For me, that trusty old garage up at the top of the car or my rooftop carrier. Had it for over a year. I figured I'd go ahead and give a nice review and let you know what I think about it. I even found some of the footage of when I installed it, so you'll even see that on this video as well. So why don't we go ahead and get started on this video. Alright, so we got ourselves a nice big package. It's not too windy, so I figured for trips and also for an upcoming trip, let's get ourselves a rooftop carrier. So I'll try to talk a little more about it. I did do a little bit of research. One of the biggest things I had the problem was the width of what I had to offer on top of my roof rack, since I do have my solar shower and on the other side of the canopy. They gave me a couple options. Dual was one of them. My problem was that one. Of course, I have an antenna back here. It would have extended clear out in front of my front windshield. Really didn't want that. One, because I have the sunroof. Two, just didn't want that extra length there. So I looked around. These same style, same models you could probably get at Bass Pro Shop, I think, as well as Cabela's. Theirs was around 200. I was actually able to get mine from Summit, so Summit Racing. I believe it was like 169, and then I think it was $9 to ship. All right, I gotta stop right there. I wanted to clarify one thing. The cost is higher than what I just got done quoting and telling you all. That was made over a year ago, so the price has increased. I just wanted to go ahead and show you on Google here what the cost actually is for the rooftop carrier that I have on top of my car. So if you just go to Google and put in Summit Racing rooftop carrier and hit that Google search, right over here on the left side, that 9 cubic foot one, just click on that. They'll take you to the Summit Racing website, and this is the carrier that I have on top of my car. Again, it is more than what I just got done telling you. Looks like currently it's $228. And then if you look here for that oversized box, it's going to charge you another $19.99. So another $20 for you to get it. So still not too bad of a price. $250 to store all your materials up on top of your car and give you some room on the inside. Otherwise, let's go ahead and we'll get back to the video. So, it all depends on what you want. I believe those are probably more rigid. This one, yeah, I mean, you can flex. I know one of the things they talked about coming out of the box when I read reviews was warp age. This one does not look too bad. I mean, again, it's just plastic. So there's the top. Looks like I actually do have it packaged pretty good. Looks like we got some of the mounting hardware. And this is a 9 cubic foot one. Actually, that tool was also a 9 cubic foot. It was a lot narrower for height, so it was, lowered which I was hoping to find something that was around 14 inches. That one I could not do. They just didn't have anything that fit my width. So that being said, these do have, looks like pre-drilled holes. So, right there and as well up there. The only thing is with mine, these are stationary, they do not move. So let's see what the instructions say. I imagine we'll just have to re-drill some holes. Got a nice color manual. It says that there's no tool assembly. Of course, since I have to drill holes, I'm going to have to use tool assembly. Yeah, that's a nice, good color instructions there. Right here, cross rails. Some vehicles not adjustable, may require additional holes drilled. In this case, set to the carrier on your cross rails, mark the holes, the mounting plate, drill the holes with a 5/8 inch drill bit, and be sure to not drill the holes while on the vehicle. You know, when they put things like that, I'm sure somebody has done it. Mounting plate must be on a flat area and parallel with the other hole patterns. Okay, so it looks like if you can't adjust, it's 22 inches on center. So this one holds up to 100 pounds. Of course, I show the nice little distribution. 50 pounds in the middle and 25 on the front and back. Otherwise, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get this on here. Okay, so got the back two just temporarily down back there just so I could see where I wanted to put this at. Problem is, with the front starting to curve, you know, to that point, I'm not going to be able to have this actually straight. I'm going to have to actually turn a little bit, trying to keep basically this little area here in the center of my rack, my rails. So got that one marked. I got the other one. I actually did not have a 5/8 like they suggested. This one's a 5/16 drill bit. That's going to be plenty big. So what they say in the nice little instruction might give you a little more hole, but I'd rather get a hole pretty close, so I might even go in and see if I get one just about the right size. I'm going to have to take this back off to drill them holes. Try to get them both equal in the same area, and hopefully they'll all work out. We'll get it back up on top and get it mounted up. So, okay, so all set up. Of course, we got the usual safety glasses. I did go ahead and grab some weather stripping tape. I've used that for both my cannon and my roof canopy, just to add that little extra cushion. Plus, instead of wearing on the rails, anything like that, gives a little more stability for when we anchor these up in, and also when we put this down the top. I'll probably put them on both sides. So even grab myself a tape measure just to try to get them both about the same distance. So let's go ahead and get these drilled. And if you are deciding to get a rooftop carrier, first thing I would say is probably just you know, if you got the rooftop rails and everything, go ahead and find some of the cargo carriers, places that go and distribute them. A lot of times you can put your car in, they'll show which ones are available for your car. Again, I did this a little bit differently just because I was looking for something more specific in the dimensions. So, and you might want to do that. But yeah, just that, check the reviews, see what people think of the certain carriers, and decide which would best fit your needs. About 2.5. Got about 2. I want to take 2 1/4 there. Quarter-inch drill bit would probably work a little bit better. There we go. Nice, good solid fit right there. All right. 2 1/4 there. Bring the 2 of them just to make sure, because I don't know if they're exactly the same. I would imagine they were, but if they're just a little bit off, you know, bent a little bit differently. So basically, let's see if I can get this lower down here. But and I've got the first one right there, and then I'm trying to get that about the same distance. And I'll do the same with this one over here. Get about in there. You got a little bit of play when you put them up there on the top. But again, I want to make sure that they're fairly similar. Away. And back to 3/4. About the same there. Put that in there, they fit pretty good. Let's go ahead and get this back up on the car and get her tightened on down. Alright, so I'll show you here. Down here's the clips. Buying hardware. We got one there, of course one over on the other side there. One on the back side. One here is one back there. Now, I'll have to find out about where I'm going to have the middle at. Make sure it looks all good and centered. And we'll get those. Show you here. Oh. So yeah, I'll have to go ahead and fill in holes here, as well as those 2. But yeah, we got the back 2. I kept the same factory. And these, since I've angled them, pretty good right there. I don't think we're going to have any issues with it. And then, like I said, I wanted to keep pretty much that same distance, and so I didn't get too close to the outer edge. Yeah, it is tightened down. I think we'll go ahead and get her put together and get the foam put on first, and then I might go ahead. I don't know if I'll put foam there or if we'll just wait, and then I'll go ahead and get some washers underneath, or maybe I'll dab a little bit of silicone or something underneath here, as well as the back ones, just to give a little more weatherproofing. So instead of coating the inner side of it, I actually just coated the brackets themselves with the foam. I think that will work a lot easier to get on, as well as it comes right off. I don't have any issues of the others falling down or anything like that. Alright, so I ran out of daylight. As you can tell, it is pure nighttime, so I found me a parking lot here in town. So basically, Basically, they give you some little clips, and then they get 2 sets of keys, which I got inside. Clips are basically for the little hooks there. You can also use and there's another one there, and then another one on this side. So you can also go ahead and get some padlocks if you want to be more secure. Right now I'm just gonna go ahead and try. I just want to see how it feels before I'm worried about don't have anything in it. Of course, then you got your 2 locks here and here. And then basically it opens up, and then we've got, see if I can get you set down here. Got an arm here, arm on the back side. So one right here and one right here. So pretty good amount of room and everything. And then basically just go ahead and that one. That one. Oh yeah. I suppose I better take you guys out of there. Let's see if you'll sit right here for the moment. And it shuts down. Make sure everything's nice and snug. They do have a nice little label here. If you see it, it's not properly latched. Mine was the front that I actually had issue, and then we just snap them back all down. Put the clips back on them and I'll lock her back up. But again, I'll just go ahead. It's really not too shabby on the top. So I think it will work well for the adventures. Have a good, nice place to store stuff. Won't have to worry about having it inside. So I figured I'd show all of you what I carry inside my rooftop carrier. So I normally have this one tote here. It carries extra food as well as other items, miscellaneous things that I have. When I'm running solo, just by myself, I have my backpack. Otherwise, there'll be a second tote here that looks like this. These are the clothing totes. This one's my clothing. If I have somebody else with me, I have a second one, they have their clothes in. Carrying myself a camping chair. Again, if I have 2 people, I put a second one in here. Underneath all this, I have a table. You might have seen the table from when I have my canopy up. That's the one I use, the little black table. Works pretty good for all my needs. I will let all of you know that I did check on the website for Summit Racing, and the price has gone up a bit. It's like $230 for this one for the cost, and $20 to ship. So within the year, it has risen up in cost just like everything else. So I hope this video has helped any of you, give you some good insight on if you wanted to get a rooftop carrier or how they're installed on top of the car. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead, give that thumbs up, and like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I like having you here. And hit that bell for notifications because you want to know when that next one's coming out. Otherwise, I'm gonna let you all go now, and don't forget, get out there, do your own tiny venturing, do them things that inspire you, recharge yourself within, and have fun. Take care now. Bye.